on deadline day it took you by surprise. You better see it right through the supporters' eyes. All of those agents whispering in your ear, you better not come round here. Oh, how do you sleep, Mr. Sullivan? Whoa, how do you sleep at nights? Whoa, how do you sleep at nights? It's all part of the Sullivan plan. It's all part of the Sullivan plan. It's all part of the Sullivan plan. There you go, ladies and gentlemen, a little bit of satire for you to hopefully cheer you all up. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to WHU TV. My name is John, as always, and I hope you're doing well as I am as your host. Right, so let's crack on with it, shall we, guys? Let's talk about the transfer window that didn't really happen. Well, this is, as you saw from the title, the thumbnail, this is part one, because the transfer window isn't actually over yet. The transfer window doesn't close fully until the 16th of October, but from 3 minutes ago until the 16th of October, we are literally all Premier League clubs are only allowed to deal with EFL club. That's it, nothing more, niente. That's it for another 11 days. We've got so there still could be some signings coming in. Yeah, all right, okay, right. So as always, guys, let's try and look at the negatives rather than looking at the positives for a start, right? Shall we? Because you guys know me, I like to try and keep it as light-hearted as possible. You know, because it is very difficult times at the minute. I know a lot of people think that I know a lot of people think that I try and keep it as serious as possible, and to a degree I do. But at the same point, you can't be serious about the transfer window when it comes to West Ham. You really, really can't. Because at the end of the day, guys, it's a ridiculous situation. It really, really is. It's an absolutely crazy situation that we're in. But okay, so let's talk about things, right? Grady Diangana sold for 18 million. Ajeti sold for 5 million. Hugo for 3 million. Roberto on a free transfer, but we are still paying his wages for the remainder of his contract. Real Valladolid, or however bloody hell you pronounce it. Carlos Sanchez and Pablo Zabaleta being released. Jeremy Ngatka released and went to join Watford. Anthony Scully joined Lincoln on an 18-month contract, an undisclosed fee, maybe not even £1 million. Zande Silva, season-long loan, out to Greece. The Greek side, Aris, I think you pronounced that. I'm not even going to go down jokes for that one. I'm really, really not. Anderson on loan at Porto. Not 100% completed yet, but because the Portuguese transfer window doesn't close for another 3 weeks, it may be being done over the next day or so. Jack Wilshere's contract's terminated this evening, and we've paid £3.75 million to pay him off tonight. Why not do that at the start of the bloody window? Unbelievable. So, guys, let me know your thoughts on this, because apparently we've lost out. We've lost out to we're not going to be bringing in Tamari, because it looks like he wants to stay at Chelsea. I mean, obviously, when it comes to deals, there is a little bit of a transfer window, not delay exactly, but not transfer window sort of embargo, shall we say? They have a free period when the paperwork can go through. But guys, honestly, give me your thoughts. I know you guys are there. I know you can watch it. I know you're watching this. So come on, give me your thoughts. Kent says, if we don't bring in any more players before the 15th, JP, it's the 16th, mate, but I'll let you off because I know how detailed you get about things. It's an awful window for us. We are very short of bodies, 2 injuries, and we're staffed. Completely agree. TSC's club says the club can shove that paycheck for Roberto right up their asses. 100% agree with you there, mate. Totally, completely agree. But there's just nothing really to talk about. Is there really? Well, come on, guys. I know you guys want to talk about things. Otherwise, you wouldn't be watching. All 7 of you. Or 8 of you now. So come on, Ken. So come on, guys. I mean, Andy. Hello, mate. TSC says, nice song as well. Thank you, mate. Culmination of 2 songs together have not performed very well, I must admit. But two songs combined together. John Lennon's How Do You Sleep at Night? And Oasis's Master Plan, with a little bit of tweaks to the lyrics, shall we say. Chad says, we are doing well so far this season. We're not talking about the season, mate. As you saw from the transfer, this is about the transfer window. And I am very, very angry that it seems to be the fact that the club seem to be thinking, because we've been doing all right, we don't need to bring any players in. We have 22 first-team players fit. We are 3 injuries away from having an incomplete squad. We're in the middle of a pandemic when any of our players can get symptoms of COVID-19, which could rule them out for 2 weeks. How have the club not thought about this? Genuinely, how have the club not thought about this? We need to, as I said, I know the transfer window isn't fully closed yet because we've got 11 days to go. Well, just 15 and 3/4 because the transfer window closes at 5 p.m. on that Friday. We have not got much to do in terms of players. Once we get to 3 players out, because let's face it, this is West Ham United. Granted, we've let Jack Wilshere go, which is so the injury record is going to reduce slightly, shall we say, but we have players out on international duty. Any one of them could get injured at any one time. Have the club not thought about this? There are so many things that people haven't thought about. They really, really haven't thought about it. And he says it's a fucking disgrace, JP. It's never going to change while the frauds are in charge. Completely agree. And he says, I just hope we sign another gem like Bowen and Antonio in the positions that we need. Let's not forget, Andy, mate, you make a very, very good point then. Let's not forget that not only was Bowen a lower league signing, so was Antonio. Antonio was a lower league signing. Creswell was a lower league signing. We're not out of the woods yet, but we can't see the trees, that's for sure. Rick says there's been a shit transfer window and the board need to go now. Agreed. I've been saying it for years, mate, but Sullivan will use COVID as an excuse for everything. Yes, he has. Leeds, Man United, all clubs in the Premier League and other leagues for that matter, and foreign as well for that. On top of that, have been making signings. Teams that got paid less than we did last season are making signings. Theo Walcott has gone back to Southampton on loan for the remainder of the season. Not a bad shout. Not saying he's West Ham material, but very good idea for him. He's going to get better football that way. Chad asks, who do you think Jack Wilshere will go to now? There's funny stories coming out apparently saying that Chelsea are involved, looking to bring him in. I believe that when I see it. Honestly, some of the crap you get to deal with. And that's another point. All you guys out there, every single one of you that's been watching these videos that I've been doing and everybody else has been doing, been panicking about Declan Rice leaving this transfer window. I've said it all along. He's not going. I said X has said it. Those that actually have any sense in the world have been saying that Rice is not going. Why do you have to ignore 95%? I've said it many months ago, in many times over the last few months, especially over the last 6 to 7 months. 95% of what you read on Twitter, on Facebook, is bullshit when it comes to transfers. Absolute bullshit, because people want to get payday. People want to get themselves in the public eye by spreading lies. There was no bid for Declan Rice from Chelsea at any time. It's pathetic that these people have to stoop to that level. It's unbelievable. Against them says, we get Manning and Benrahma from Championship and possibly one or two others, but vast majority of Prem quality from the Championship has been hoovered up. I completely agree. I'd go for Cooper from Millwall, another Ginge. Sweet, mate. I know what you like with your research, man. I'm 100% behind you on that one. This is what I'm saying, CSA. It's exactly what I've just said. Oh, Chelsea can fuck off. They want Rice now. They want Wilshere. It's bullshit. It's lies. That's what I'm saying. You have to listen. It's lies. 95% of what you read is bullshit. As far as I'm concerned, if you want to get genuine information about the club, follow the West Ham Way account. Follow ex-West Ham employee. That's it. That's it. If X hasn't got time to put it up, then the West Ham Way guys will. That's it. Don't listen to anybody else. And he says, I agree, Kent. The Championship is a great standard now, and a lot young and hungry. I think I mean a lot younger and a lot hungrier. Would like the chance to play in the Premier League. Yeah, agreed. Completely agree with you there, mate. Chad Cartwright, is Jorginho going to Arsenal? No idea. I've not been keeping an eye on what's going on Arsenal, but this is because this is a West Ham channel where we talk about West Ham things, mate. You know that. Come on. Yeah, it looks like it looks like we're losing out on. I say Tamari, good player. I actually quite like the bloke. I think he'd do quite well for us, but he wants to stay fit at Chelsea, and fair enough. I mean, let's have a look. I don't know if you guys have. I don't know if you guys have actually read this. I'm assuming some of you have, but Jack Wilshere has come out and put a statement up on his Twitter account. Says, I can confirm that I have today agreed termination of my contract with West Ham United. When I joined the club in the summer of 2018, I joined with great hopes and expectations. I was expected to join the club. I was excited to join the club I supported as a young boy. Unfortunately, despite all my best efforts and intentions, it has not worked out as I had expected. I have been fully fit for a large period of the time of the club, including over the course of the last 8 months, training hard every day, but unfortunately have not been given the opportunity to play even. I am there, although I am of course frustrated that I was not able to fully showcase what I'm capable of at West Ham. I remain convinced that I can still contribute at the very top of the game. I'm still incredibly hungry, ambitious, and desperate to play football and achieve success. I'm still only 28 and I feel fit and strong and ready to play. I'm now looking forward to the future and hope to be able to make an announcement about the next stage of my career in due course. Now, I totally get it from his point of view. I really, really get it from his point of view. But that's the stupid thing about it, is the fact that we all saw this coming except him. It's as simple as that. We all saw it coming except him. Now, how he didn't have the brains to figure it out, I'll never know. But yeah, guys, come on, give me your thoughts. I know there's some of you watching, so come on, give me your thoughts on the transfer window. I'm not interested in people talking about other teams. Yeah, this isn't about it. It's a West Ham channel. It's about West Ham's transfer window. I mean, ironically, this is I was expecting you guys to be talking left, right, and centre about what hasn't been happening, and yet we've hardly got any conversations going on. Honestly. No, nobody talking. Okay. Right. Well, I say that those are my thoughts on that. I was hoping for a bit more conversation, but obviously, nobody seems to be want to be talking. Oh, here we go. Some comments have just come through now. I think Leeds have bought at least 12 players. John, you should jump on the pitch and play. You will be better than Wilshere. And he says, do you see any more players leaving? Unless, as Andy, as I said at the start of this, unless it is to the EFL, they pretty much can't. And other leagues, but they pretty much can't. They can't leave. And to be honest with you, they have got 22 first-team players. It's not good. It's not good. Chad Cartwright said, do you think we will get Musa and Katie? Unless the paperwork's been done? No, we won't, because it's closed. Smeagol says, I thought we needed at least another striker, midfielder and defender. Yes, we do. But as I said, mate, I assume you've only just jumped onto this recently because you didn't see it. The transfer window itself closes on the 16th of October at 5 p.m. The majority of the transfer window has closed today because Premier League to Premier League can't happen. Premier League to international, bar a couple of windows in other countries, can't happen. The Germans window closed about 6 hours ago, I think. 6-7 hours ago. So there's not much that's going to be coming out, especially from a West Ham perspective. It really isn't. But yeah, I say, guys, it looks like nobody's up and talking about things because we've hardly got any views, unfortunately. And I was expecting you guys to have a bit more conversation about it, but it's fair enough. It's quite late at the same time. So guys, I think we'll wrap it up there. If I'm honest, I think we'll just wrap it up there because there's not much chat going on. There's not enough people watching by the looks of it to have a chat. So guys, as I say, for those that are watching the replay, by all means put your comments in the comment section below. Thank you to everybody, of course, that have been watching. But guys, yeah, thanks so much for your time. A little bit shorter than I was expecting it to be, but that's the way it goes. Anyway, all the best, guys. Take care.